Hey everybody, welcome back to Orange Hat Reviews. I am going to give my thoughts on Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker trailer. I'm a bit confused on it, a little bit. I'm a very big Star Wars fan, have been since I was a very little kid. I saw the original trilogy on VHS when I was 3 years old, 4 years old, roughly around there. Um, so yeah, I've been a fan of Star Wars all my life. Recently, with a more objective opinion as I got older, I started realizing I started looking at things from a different perspective and whatnot, from a review point of view, a critic's point of view. And yes, subjectively, some of or many of the movies are very good. But anyway, back to the review of the trailer. It started with Rey on a desert planet. She has the Skywalker, or what they now call the Legacy lightsaber, Anakin's original lightsaber. It's fixed. I don't know why it doesn't have a unstable blade like Kylo's, because from what I remember in Episode 8, the crystal itself also was broken when the lightsaber broke from their little force pull duel. So that was a bit questioning. It's confusing on that. I guess I retconned it or whatever. But anyway, the trailer continues with Kylo Ren in a TIE fighter making a beeline straight for her. She turns around, Olympic style running, and just as the TIE interceptor is about to catch her, she does a force leap over it. And they cut before she even gets over the top of it. They show some interesting new planet scenes. BB-8 has a new friend, or a new rolling droid friend, that almost looks like a battle droid's head was stuck on a wheel. That was about it. So I was like, whatever. Then I saw Billy D. Williams back as Lando Calrissian. And that was a really good. That actually does excite me. I will see the movie because I want to see Lando Calrissian and how he's portrayed in this movie. He's back in the Falcon, laughing as he's traveling through hyperspace, sorry, with Chewie. And I also noticed one of the ships in the Episode 9 trailer is the same ship that Rey saw in Episode 7 in one of her visions when her child self is saying, "Come back," and whatnot, as a ship is flying out of Jakku. And it looks like the same ship that her parents supposedly were in. So yeah, there's that. And then I'm gonna lower this a little bit, and possibly even switch over here. Uh, Anywho, they show Leia, Princess Leia, Carrie Fisher. This might be a digital person or digital replacement or something. I think Carrie Fisher did pass away while filming Episode 8. I can't remember completely, but it would be good to see her again. You have Luke's monologue going through, and it shows a couple action sequences. Kylo's mask being reassembled with like kyber crystal glue or something like that. But then there is the big reveal at the end of the trailer where the whole group, Finn, Poe, Chewbacca, Rey, the other little annoying droid, BB-8, I think, as well, and C-3PO are on a planet, and in the distance you see a shard of the second Death Star. And I'm that was the biggest confusion, because if you look at episode 6, you know that Death Star completely blown to atoms. You could see a couple parts flying into the atmosphere here and there, but I don't think any of them were that big. So, yeah, there's a little bit of questioning there, and then it goes black, and you hear Palpatine's laugh. And anybody who has seen Star Wars Episode 6 knows Palpatine was thrown in the middle of the Death Star's reactor. His body was obliterated. So if he is alive and well in this movie, I would like to know how. If he is a ghost, or they have him as a recording or something, that'll make more sense. If he's a clone, like they did in the Legends EU and whatnot, understandable. But it's confusing. Like I said, there's way too many questions. Then it shows the title, The Rise of Skywalker. I'm sorry, did Luke Skywalker recently become Jesus? I mean, The Rise of Skywalker. That's not a Star Wars title, in my opinion. Attack of the Clones, The Phantom Menace, The Return of the Jedi, A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back. These are Star Wars titles. The Rise of Skywalker, it sounds biblical. It sounds biblical. And I just don't get it. It just doesn't have a Star Wars feel. Now, the trailer does have me slightly excited because of the Lando thing. Lando's back in the Falcon, his old and original love. And because of Solo, he's back with his buddy girlfriend L3E7 or whatever her name was. She was plugged into the Falcon in Solo to prevent her from being killed off completely. But anyway, so yeah, it raises some questions. I mean, ever since I saw episode 8, and it had major plot holes and problems, I have my concerns for episode 9. Any objective movie critic and movie reviewer like me will have concerns. I'm a very diehard fan of Star Wars. I have my concerns because Kathleen Kennedy told George Lucas, we will keep your vision alive, we will use your vision to make these new movies. Then she outright just says, yeah, screw George Lucas. This is Disney's time to shine. And she abused it. I don't like Kathleen Kennedy anymore. Never did, really, because I didn't even know who she was before. But when I learned more about her, who she was and whatnot, I just don't like her. She's not doing a very good job as president of Lucasfilm. J.J. Abrams did a good job with episode 7, The Force Awakens, but because of episode 8's monumental failure, 7 suffers. And then also kind of falls to crap as well. Trilogy is only as good as its middle piece, which connects all 3 movies. If the middle piece is terrible, then the whole trilogy falls to crap. And whatnot. So let me switch you back over here. My arms get tired and I'm holding my phone. But yeah. There's concerns. But the trailer does raise questions, as all trailers are supposed to do. But does it raise the right questions? Does it excite everybody? It's supposed to excite everybody. That is the point of a trailer. But it doesn't have the right magic. And even Mark Hamill later on admitted, after his contract with Disney expired, he hates The Last Jedi. He hated how JJ did his character in episode 7. He did not or he was at odds with Rian Johnson throughout the filming of episode 8. But he had to do what they had to do in episode 7, or 9 rather. Hope he might come back as a Force ghost. Hell, he might come out of a cave with Rey sitting on the side like Mary Magdalene did for Jesus. Don't know. All I know is that from an objective standpoint, this trailer is concerning. It's hard to be excited for something when the middle part of the trilogy leading up to this was not a good one. So yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a like, give it a share even, it helps me out more than you know. My channel is small right now, I don't got a lot of equipment to do my videos, so it's all uncut, and it's all raw, and my feelings on the moment. So yeah, you guys all take it easy, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good one, folks.